Former Lagos Governor Bola Tinubu has been declared winner of the presidential primaries of Nigeria's ruling All Progressives Congress (APC). Tinubu, aged 70, polled 1,271 votes to defeat his closest rival, former Transport Minister Rotimi Amechi, who polled 316 votes. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo came third with 235, while Senate President Ahmed Lawan got 152.
This is to certify that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, having scored the highest number of votes cast, is hereby declared winner. And by the power conferred on me as the returning officer of this special presidential primary convention, I, Senator Abubakar Atiku, do hereby declare Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the presidential candidate of our party in the post-coming
In his acceptance speech shortly after being handed the party's flag, Tinubu said he is confident of leading the ruling party to its third consecutive victory in next year's general elections.
On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand.
I will do a better job. Not because you denigrate yourself, but you trust my brain that I'm a thinker and I am a doer. The competition is now over. Those who did not support me, you have nothing to fear. I hold no grudges and grudges. Let us each agree to join hands in defending the PDP and defeating PDP and beat back their retrogressive understanding of Nigeria.
Before voting began at the convention held at Eagle Square in Abuja, 7 other aspirants stepped down for the APC national leader. They are Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State, former Governor of Akwa Ibom State, and until recently Minister of Niger Delta Affairs Godswill Akpabio, and former Speaker of the House of Representatives Dimeji Bankole, Senator Ajayi Boroface from Ondo State, and the only female aspirant Uju Ohananenye. With the coast clear in the APC, Tinubu will now sweat it out with a former political associate, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar of the main opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP), Labour Party's Peter Obi, and Musa Kwankwaso of the New Nigeria People's Party (NNPP), among others. Against all odds and opposition, the national leader of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Bola Tinubu, has emerged the presidential candidate of the party. Tinubu had to clear a lot of hurdles on his way, mostly that of being referred to as incompetent due to ill health. But in spite of the intense anti-Tinubu maneuvers, the Jagaban of Borough did not just win but secured a landslide victory. Here at Clearview TV, we are not surprised, as we have always identified with his giant strides in our series, Tinubu, Maker of Man. We hereby present an excerpt from one of the episodes.
Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State from 29th May 1999 to 29th May 2007 with two deputies, one after the other. First, Kofoworola Bukna, then Femi Pedro. As the number one citizen of Lagos State, Tinubu was preceded by Buba Marwa and succeeded by Babatunde Fashola. Apart from the All Progressives Congress, Tinubu had other political affiliations like Social Democratic Party from 1992 to 1993, Alliance for Democracy 1998 to 2006, Action Congress of Nigeria 2006 to 2013. His wife is Senator Oluremi Tinubu. His mother, Abibatu Morgaji, was a trader that later became the Iyaloja of Lagos. His political career began in 1992 when he joined the Social Democratic Party, where he was a member of the People's Front, the People's Front faction led by Shehu Musa Yaradua and made up of other politicians such as Umar Yaradua, Atiku Abubakar, Babagana Kingibe, Rabiu Kwankwaso, Abdullahi Aliyu, Sumaila, Magaji Abdullahi, Dakpo Sarumi, and Yomi Edu. He was elected to the Senate representing Lagos West Senatorial District in the short-lived Nigerian Third Republic. After the annulment of the results of the 12th June 1993 presidential elections, Tinubu became a founding member of the Pro-Democracy National Democratic Coalition, NADECO, a group which mobilized support for the restoration of democracy and recognition of Moshood Abiola as winner of the 12th June election. Now, following the seizure of power by military head of state General Sani Abacha, Tinubu went into exile in 1994 and returned to the country in 1998 after the death of military dictator, which ushered in the transition to the Fourth Nigerian Republic. In the run-up to the 1999 elections, Bola Tinubu was a protege of Alliance for Democracy AD leaders Abraham Adesoya and Ayo Adebanjo. He went on to win the AD primaries of the Lagos State governorship elections and defeated Fonsho Williams and Wahab Donshun, a former Minister of Works and Housing. In January 1999, he stood for the position of Governor of Lagos State on the AD ticket and was elected. During the 8-year period of his being in office, he made large investments in education in the state and also reduced the number of public schools in the state by returning many schools to the already settled former owners. He also initiated new road construction required to meet the needs of the fast-growing population of the state. Tinubu, alongside the new Deputy Governor Femi Pedro, won re-election into office as governor in April 2003. All other states in the southwest fell to the People's Democratic Party in those elections. He was involved in a struggle with the Olusegun Obasanjo-controlled federal government over whether or not Lagos State had a right to create new local council development areas, LCDAs, to meet the needs of its large population. The controversy led to the federal government seizing funds meant for local councils in the state. During the latter part of his term in office, he was engaged in continuous clashes with PDP powers such as Deshe Ogunlewe, a former Lagos State senator who had become Minister of Works, and Bode George, the Southwest chairman of the People's Democratic Party. Tinubu's tenure as Lagos State governor ended on May 29, 2007, when his successor Babatunde Fashola of the Action Congress took office. In 2007, following the landslide victory of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the April 2007 elections, Tinubu was active in negotiations to bring together the fragmented opposition parties into a mega party capable of challenging the PDP. In February 2013, Tinubu's negotiations in creating a mega opposition party became paid off with the merger of Nigeria's biggest opposition parties, the Action Congress of Nigeria (ACN), the Congress for Progressive Change (CPC), the All Nigerian People's Party (ANPP), a faction of the All Progressives Grand Alliance (APGA), and the new PDP (NPDP), a faction of 7 governors of the then ruling People's Democratic Party, into the All Progressives Congress (APC). In 2014, Tinubu supported former military head of state General Muhammadu Buhari, leader of the CPC faction of the APC, who commanded widespread following in northern Nigeria and had previously contested in the 2003, 2007 and 2011 presidential elections as the APC presidential candidate. In 2015, Buhari ruled the APC into victory, ending the 16-year rule of the PDP and marking the first time ever in the history of Nigeria that an incumbent president lost to an opposition candidate.
Also in Abuja this Wednesday, June 8, 2022, the new Nigerian People's Party (NNPP) affirmed the candidature of a former two-term governor of Kano State and later Defense Minister Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso as its flag bearer for the 2023 presidential election. Addressing delegates to the party's special national convention, Kwankwaso vowed to give education for all Nigerians a priority, create synergy with security operatives, and provide all necessary infrastructure for the industrial takeoff of the country through necessary or needed reform of all sectors of the economy if elected into office come 2023.
Our administration will do whatever it takes to provide all the necessary infrastructure for the development and progress of this country. We need change, positive change in this country. This party, the NNPP, is all about new Nigeria. New Nigeria that is united, not minding your ethnicity, not minding your religion, not minding you are from the north or from the south. All these issues are coming up, in my opinion, because there is no strong leadership that can bring everybody together.
And now to this rather bizarre report. According to unconfirmed rumor, the woman in the video before you is alleged to have snatched someone else's husband. The man's wife reportedly bewitched her. On the other hand, some are speculating that she slept with a married man and her legs mysteriously turned into those of a cow. The video has got social media talking as people are quite skeptical of the authenticity of the video. A number of people think that this is just a made-up story. Critics quickly noticed the uncanny resemblance that is apparent in this video and the other video which went viral.
Kwani kachukua mume huyu wa mtu? Hajachukua mume wa mtu. Kumbe chuki tu.